Oh, there's an entire flagon of worms right beneath you. Don't we just... Right. Pies have returned to us now, so we can tackle some problems at the biscuit tin diner tonight. I did think about diving towards the bloody courtyard again, but we've had a hag resurgence, and it's up to the heathen yell to fight all the time for everyone who's got. Is that advisable? Is it advisable? We will advise it provisionally in this case, because I have decided I want to do it. No, you don't sell anyone's bones yet. I want to know. I'm just thinking you could do with that. You've got all of the sort of salmon that I could need. Yeah, sure. And then where's Muntfrey? Muntfrey can month. Suitably a month. Alright, well, let's do it. Let's have a fun dance. Oh, that's more than I want. There we are, I'll take 2. 3 of that. And then some bones, maybe, if we get caught. Seem to remember light levels are an infernal and permanent concern. And then just a mug of tea, I guess, for anyone who's left. Yeah.
Her knowledge of horticulturalism and its role in various arcane practices impressed me greatly. My licentious impulse gave way to a genuine professional respect, and together we began to plant, harvest, and brew.
Oh no, the brewing! It's happened!
Method in the wild.
Oh, you're full of wasps.
It bears a form both wretched and malevolent.
There you go, you nearly died. You nearly died of wasp poison. Well, that's a great... eggs and just blockages. Oh, but a bonus for me, because I have seen the future. Yes. Now we can finally get inside everyone's houses. You do have leeches. What are they for? You can remove disease from someone else. Hey! I was just thinking in case that went wrong. If that had gone wrong for me, someone could have gotten Sclundred's rot, which is a very bad condition, named by Dr. Sclundred when he rotted someone. He could have just not, and then it wouldn't exist. But he said he's got to be his truest self. Now I don't think you would be down there. So let's not go down there. Well, Sclundred, don't do it now. Hey! I guess Sclundred's out of the forest. Sclundred is quite literally out of the woods. Don't shush me, I'm telling the truth. Near an egg that I hate. Hateful egg. Oh no. You're surprised. Well then, let me tell you a little bit about Bad Joseph. Because let me tell you right now, nobody else is gonna. What's the... Well, if nobody's gonna turn to dust, I think I might as well just have that. Yeah, just stop one of you. Just have fewer people attack me. Oh, well that's an entire quiche I could have had sooner. I'll pull you. Oh, no, not even. Not even then can it happen. Nobody ever thinks about, you've made mini wheats. They don't tell you that that's how they make them. It's just with fiends. That's not great. I feel like I'm wasting Pringles on everyone who's ever walked through the door, and that's not a position you want to be in. Particularly because it's just nonsensical as a statement, so like, I don't even know what that entails, from my perspective. Nobody ever thinks about bishops. Just gotta chop you. Just gotta chop you a bit ultimately, and then hope that everyone who eats fish can swim. If you're going to eat a fish, you have to be prepared to take its place. Okay, the Dutchman must have a captain. The more you want from me. That's just perfectly normal. I think just because your numbers healing's a bit skew with, bit, you know, not entirely as reliable, perhaps, shall we say. Possibly have more like blighting you, to be honest. At least give you a debuff. Aha, now you're more susceptible with every blow. You'll never strike me, no matter how vast. Occasionally the numbers get too small, and then I've got to bring up Paul. So there, how do you think about that poem? You can't. You're dead. Is the answer. You got replacement blood. You've left your shovels, which is good. We are not hurting for delicious bread. Oh, this is Fishman's gone home. He's gone to vibe in the briny deep. It is a shame that we have no sheep. Oh, right off the minute that we see that you can't believe my luck anymore. So thank you for that, you moron. Might as well. And then... I want you dead though. I want... Alright, you dead. I'll make an octopus hit him anyway. Well, what's an entire prawn got to do with that now? I don't know how I feel about how that went. It's not the best, not the worst. But you've hit me with a stick now. You don't make more problems. I wanted you gone because you make problems and you've actually frozen all of yesterday's vivid meals. What's a vivid meal? Well, what are you? To be fucking honest. It's easy to be the person who points out things that exist, but it's not so easy to exist yourself, is it? Finally, the lovely bars of object that I want.
Lovingly admired.
well, why I'm going this way. Like, it's very clearly in that room there that I'm meant to be going, but you never know when you might be in need of an entire seafood buffet, and that might be up here somewhere. I don't know. I don't know where they put them. I can still hit you if I'm technically throwing at someone else. The poisons are complete. Time for you to fall over. And in a similar vein, thwack. Yes. You didn't know I was made of kinetic sand. Ah! No. That was hefty. That was hefty as all nonsense. Well, what you've done has caused me, Captain Barnabas, a terrible problem. Ah! Don't run away from God. Whatever you do, hey, return the favour, and you've nearly got no arms. Thank goodness you died, because you can't afford to not. I can't afford for you to not, and that's the problem. I wanted a big O good number from you, but that's not terrible. You can't put fish crackers here under these circumstances. Yeah. I don't know if you're going to point blank shoot me again if I get cocky and try to do more healing than I've got in my pockets. Do I? End of the day. Yeah. Definitely worth just having emeralds. Coffin purpose? I've not encountered diseases much, really, at all. I think I will not need that as much as anyone. 1,000 gold. If we take flies away from the prize pool, then I think we can have that instead. That's my logic. That's the thinking that went into my decision. And now you can drink.
As the light gains purchase,
no.
fields are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Trees? The tree's covered in poisonous sap. Well, it didn't affect me. So what people don't tell you about trees is they're awful. It's the fewest number of salmon paste vignettes. But still the ones that go to hell. I'm going to go around the outside because I'm being sneaky like an entire finance department dedicated to the destruction of watercress. Why get a finance department to do it? Shut the fuck up. We've made the decision, we're sticking by it. Thank you very much. How many finance departments / crest destruction outfits have you organised? Very few, I'll bet. Spitting in the face of years of experience. No. I've not even gone to the point of everyone's ideas yet. And you're still just making foghorn sounds with your eyes. How are you bloody doing that? It's just weird. That's not the time you need to do that. You never need to do that. It's always bad. Never do it. All I can do is chop and hope. Hope for the best. Hope for the best, and then get hit and injured. Ah. Just terrible. Terrible, terrible time. It's also basically the UK's coronavirus response plan, but that's my satire for this episode. You've nearly killed an entire person. There we go, now we've got numbers the size of Europe. Biggest number in Europe, but we're still apparently acting as if we've got to right the lead. Ah, my knives! Come on, Chop. Maybe that'll no longer be true by the time this comes out. I doubt it. Problem with how I do this is that I get a big old backlog, and just the world's moving so bloody quickly right now that if I try and do anything topical, it becomes outdated quicker than I can put a hat on and say it's your fault. If I take a helicopter, I'll be there in 5 years.
Only the strength to follow it. A fortune.
Lovely. And now I go down the world. If you change your mind, I will dig your grave. Well, aren't you glad I got an entire seaweed surprise? Not for 3 contracts, I don't think I shall throw anything away. But what I will probably do is make camp in this room, because it's safe to do so. And full of vitamin C! And there's the expected... Yep. 'Twas in there. So let's eat a lozenge and calm down before the final confrontation with a herring in hell. Nighttime ambush. What if... what if... I'll do that to stop everyone. Is there a better way I can... That seems like something I'm gonna want going into a boss. I'm not gonna do that because it shuffles people around, is what I'm about to do. Slight benefits. Let's do that. We'll all be worms. I don't think that's how it works. Did I misread that? Does he think we literally turn into worms when we die? Bless his cotton socks. There you are. Let's do that. I think is what my plan is, and then I will go to bed, have a snooze. Good health and horrific surroundings.
The match is struck.
And now we're going there. Ah, well, what's happened here is, of course, we know that there's no barriers, so the trees aren't going to stop me from taking delicious jewels.
Are often low on supplies.
Oh, profitable beaks! I forget that snoots just grow in the earth as well as being eggs. And I didn't want it, but it's happened. Well, no. No is what I want. You're gonna cause more idiots. And I'm gonna stop you as well. I think you should all bleed to death slightly more than you are doing. You'd better not. You haven't. Hey. Now. Ah! Just whipping round and causing just problems.
Confidence surges.
You didn't expect that you'd die immediately, did you? You thought you'd have at least 7 hours to get out of the puddle, but no, I've not let you. Stop. Go away and forget about it. You've bled, but that's not the biggest problem. Shuffle and vomit all you want, it's not going to help. That might. Ow. You keep not quite killing him. And I want you to completely do it, to be honest. That's the reason you're more annoying, because you get back health at least. A supplicant will not sup indefinitely.
Sedated.
Ah, the final exam. It's happened. Do that. I think we can just generally be good. Because nobody has got even a single prawn missing. So I think we need to consider that the next time, but now you're dead.
Unforgiving.
Baron's invitation, one of these. You know what, we don't really need more money at this point, I don't think. So I'll just take the invitation, because that is genuinely taking longer than I expected it to, and I don't know if I have enough at this point, as ludicrous as that idea would have sounded to me. In BC
The light, the
72. Well, you, I guess, can operate heavy machinery, but you've not made fog go away.
Cruel machinations spring to life. With
Right,
a singular
well,
purpose.
at least a woodlouse can persevere. And maybe we can too, if we have enough. But everyone else is fine. And I think the time has come to step back
In radiance, may
into
we
the
find
sunlight
victory.
and fight someone in the woods.
Twisted and maniacal,